Morning, Walking Wisdom, episode 8, not walking again, once again in the box room. I ain't got been working for 3 hours, so I could have had a walk around the park and done Walking Wisdom, but you know what, maybe not setting a good example to my PT clients, but so I'd have a little rest and do it inside. Worked hard yesterday. Before I start, I just want to say I'm really humbled by the response. In fact, I'm quite nervous to be doing this Walking Wisdom because the last one got 2,000 views, which all I expected was a few people to watch it, a couple of hundred people maybe at the most, and I'd be excited by that. But it seems that, a lot of people are watching my Walking Wisdoms. It's exciting for me and also humbling as well. So, I just want to say thank you to all the people who are supporting me. You know who you are. And like the page, Arrow Fitness Holistic Wellness, you know the one. So hashtag Walking Wisdom Wednesdays. Episode 8. Just want to talk about being serious. Do you take yourself too seriously? How serious are you? Now, what you find is that you need to be serious in some aspects of your life about yourself and not serious about other aspects of your life, other parts of your life, other components. But what you find with people is they're completely serious about the wrong type of things. So the complete opposite. So for example, in a nutshell, you want to be really serious about your opinions, your ideas, who you are. You want to be serious about that, not the image, who you are. And we talked about that in a previous Walking Wisdom, about the mask that you're putting on, who you are. You need to be serious about that. That's really important because you caring what people think about you too much and not taking your own ideas and opinions seriously is counterproductive to your life. In fact, you'll live a life that you're not proud of. If you go along in life doing things, caring about people think about your opinions and your ideas, you'll never be successful. I think what makes successful people, in my opinion, is the people who can come up with an idea. And we'll come up with ideas. It's not like no one comes up with ideas. Everyone on a day-to-day basis comes up with ideas how to do certain things. You know, you've said it before, Dad, no one's thought of that. That's a good idea. But the fact is, the most successful people are the people who then take those ideas, take them really seriously, shout them from the rooftops, and basically go full pelt into the idea they've just come up with. That's what makes successful people, because they take their own ideas seriously, It doesn't matter if anyone else does, because they know if they take their ideas seriously, everyone around them is going to take their ideas seriously, because people find motivated people, confident people who have ideas and take them seriously, they take them seriously as well. And that's what you should take serious in your life. And we talked previously about putting a mask on, fake it till you make it. And you need to take that mask seriously. You need to take that mask seriously. That's what makes you who you are, okay? So I'm not talking about the image you've conjured up for yourself. I'm not talking about, I'm a tough guy, I'm not talking about I'm Justin Timberlake, a lookalike, and I'm so cool. That kind of stuff, because you don't need to take that seriously, because no one will take that seriously. Everyone will see right through you. You need to take it seriously, being a kind person, being a gentle person, putting the mask on that you're a confident person, because people will take that seriously if you take it seriously. What I want to talk to you about today was people who take themselves too seriously in other areas of their life. So people who take the whole image of themselves seriously. Now, I work in a gym mainly. People who know me know that. And what you see is people, I've been guilty of this, but especially when I was younger, full of testosterone when I was a young lad. And what you see is people walking around, a lot of guys, look how serious I am, man. And everyone's got to take this image of me really seriously. It's, if life's so seriously, how dare you question anything about me? And that's what you see people doing. And people who take themselves too serious like that, those people are scared of what people think about them. They're scared of other people's opinions. They're scared that people might not take them seriously. And that's why they put on this whole persona. Now, it's important not to be this serious about yourself. And you need to be self-deprecating. You not take yourself too serious in that manner. Now, there's two elements to being self-deprecating. It's the opposite of arrogance, so it's good for you. But there's two elements. One element is humility. On the opposite end of the scale, the other polar, is self-abasement. So, you know, you don't want to be drawn into self-abasement, okay? You want to practice humility when I'm talking about being self-deprecating. That's really important, okay? So I'm not talking about putting yourself down. I'm talking about not expecting other people to, how can I put this? I'm talking about not trying to make yourself look good in other people's eyes. That's being self-deprecating. You know, you don't need to prove yourself to people. And that's a good attribute to have to be successful in life. Because let's be fair, no one can relate to a superhero. If you try and be a superhero, no emotion, you know, never be able to laugh at yourself, then no one can relate to you. That's not the way to make friends and influence people. That's not a good way to communicate. Another aspect of not taking yourself too seriously is exactly what it says in the tin. You need to be able to laugh at yourself. Because last thing you want, and put yourself in a situation where someone laughs at you and you can't take it, you know? You can't take it. You need to be able to laugh at yourself. You need to find what's funny about your persona, about the way you look. I need to be able to laugh at that because people like that. And that's the way people feel at ease around you. And that's the way you will be successful. Because no one wants to follow somebody who can't laugh at themselves, who can't take themselves seriously. No one wants to be around anybody who can't take themselves seriously because, who takes themselves too seriously because they feel like they're walking on eggshells. You've got friends like it, you know people like it, who, when you're with them, you feel like you can't say everything you want to say just because you want to offend them. You don't want to offend them because they take themselves so seriously. And in a nutshell, you never can be close to that person, really. You think you are. You might need that person in your life. They might be your best friend. I'm not saying anything, but you really deep down, you know that you can't really get that level of closeness with them because you can never be yourself around them. I mean, another way to not take yourself too seriously is to display vulnerability. Be vulnerable once in a while. Let people know that you're not perfect. You're not perfect. Don't be vulnerable all the time. Don't act vulnerable, because that's another form of self-deprecation and self-abasement. Don't be that vulnerable person who constantly has to apologise for everything and in advance say, I'm not good enough. You know me, I can't do it well, that kind of person, because that's just a way to dig yourself out of a hole because you're scared of what people think about you. But display vulnerability once in a while. You know, admit you're wrong. That's one way to do it. People who can admit they're wrong and can laugh at themselves, people want to be around those people, you know. But at the same time, those same people are confident in their opinions and confident in their ideas and the mask they've put on. And that's what the great balance you want to try and attain. You also want to display emotion as well. You know, it's not wrong to get emotional. I don't mean cry at stuff. I mean, it's not wrong to display fear, to display love for things, because nothing more respectful than somebody who can show what they really feel inside. And if you can show what you really feel inside, people want to communicate with you, you know. So it's important. What I'm talking about today is, don't take yourself too seriously, but it's important to take your ideas and opinions seriously, and not to take the image you've set up for yourself, the way you want people to perceive you, too seriously. So it's a fine line, but you need to find that balance. And the way to do that, how can you do this? People say, I'll talk about these walking wisdoms, and I've spoke to people in person. They've said, it's all well and good saying these things, but how do we put them into action? And with things like this, you need to really start with people you can trust, people you know and love. You know, take the mickey at yourself once, not all the time. Take the mickey at yourself once, laugh at yourself, you know, and watch how people become at ease around you. Soon they find someone who can laugh at themselves, but is confident in the same aspect, but they can laugh at themselves. Watch how these people become, watch how you become popular, how people want to be around you, people become at ease around you. And the more ease you are around people, the better the communication. The better the communication, the more successful you'll be. And I think that's a really important aspect of success, is the people who take their opinions and ideas very seriously, but don't take themselves too seriously, as they have the ability to be vulnerable, display emotion, and laugh at themselves. Fantastic. Oh, thanks for watching, guys. Oh, hello, Sean. Hello, Mike. Thanks for watching. And everyone else. Hashtag Walking Wisdom Wednesdays. Robert Baton, Arrow Fitness and Holistic Wellness. Hope all these videos are helping out. Hope they're getting you thinking about stuff. And feel free to start a discussion on the Walking Wisdom group page. Yeah, I really want to get people thinking rationally, open minds. And yeah, have a great day, guys. I think spring's finally here. Hope so. See you later.